It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Anchor and it's a bottle of their Saison, 7.2% ABV. Of course, with it being spring, it was St. Patrick's Day yesterday, more or less the official start of spring. This is a spring ale, so we're going to kick off, we're going to celebrate spring in style. Here's a look at the bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the opening. Beer in the glass. Not sure if this one's going to be bottle conditioned. I'll show you it with the, if it is bottle conditioned, I'll show you with the sediment out. It's a nice golden colour. But with the Saison, if it is bottle conditioned, then you generally throw the yeast in there. And you can see the difference immediately with the beer. A nice slightly cloudy beer now. Nice levels of carbonation. You can see the carbonation rising up the glass there. It's a one finger slightly off white head. Let's get the aroma on this golden coloured ale then. Oh yeah, typical Saison. Really kind of sharp and juicy. It's quite kind of fruity in its own way. Lots of malt and a kind of zesty lemon. Let's dive in. Cheers. Dryness, a little bit of sourness, quite sharp on the taste. But it's nicely malty. It's a nice kind of bready, malty finish to the beer. Very sharp up front, quite lemony, a little bit sour, as you'd expect from a Saison. Nice dry finish, but then a nice sweet malt at the back end. Nice bready, biscuity malt flavours. This is a Saison. It's a 7.2% ABV. This is last year's. This is 2015's Anchor Saison. But I mean, you could probably age. Oh, it's still actually in date. It's saying the 3rd 2016, so it's actually at the end of this month. But I mean, a 7.2% ABV, you could probably age this Saison for 5 years easily. You might lose some of the hop profile, or you will lose some of the hop profile, but the yeast will develop into something a little bit different. The beer would evolve every year. If you were to have 5 bottles, open one every year, the very first bottle would be completely different from year 5. But it's zingy, it's zesty, nice kind of carbonation pushing the beer on the inside of the mouth. Big job from Anchor, big job in making such a big beer. If you rock the glass back and forth, you see the carbonation chasing the beer up the glass. If you give it a little wash round, you can see it there. Top beer. In terms of drinkability, a really drinkable beer then. Nice and refreshing. I can imagine this in the summer. 7.2%, I suppose. It's going away from session territory, but I suppose I don't know many people who would be able to drink Saison after Saison after Saison. It's a very good one beer drink anyway. I'm going to give it a rating. I like that. Anchor Saison Spring Ale. Dry, sour, zesty, malty, drinkable, nicely carbonated. A really good example of a Saison, a Belgium stroke French Saison. Rating, I reckon I'm going to give this, for the Saison, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. I really enjoyed that one. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.